YouTube. Welcome back to Valetta's World. Well, it's me, Carmelita, and I am headed out. I sold one of my large Nerf guns that I spent $5 on. I got this one. No, I paid $2 for this Nerf gun at the citywide yard sale that we attended, and we were selling stuff at last year. So I bought it for $2 a year ago, and I just sold it over the weekend for $25. So after Poshmark fees, I made a $15 profit on this Nerf gun. So I'm getting ready to drop it off at the post office, stop and get some gas. I need to do some errands in the stores. I have Product Tube. Product Tube is where you can go and you can shop for items in stores, and they pay you Amazon gift cards. Well, the other day I did one for Sam's Club. I went in Sam's Club. It was for dairy about a couple of weeks ago, rather. And that one trip, I was going to Sam's Club anyway. It paid me $50. So today, every store that was on the app for Product Tube is on Highway 5. Highway 5 is the main highway that leads from the area I live in. So I have to go to Walmart and to the post office. So I'm going to pass every single store, and they're going to be paying me anything from $10 to $20 each stop. The gas station, I have to go and get gas. Chevron, they're paying $10. CVS is paying $20. Food Depot is paying $10. I think Publix is on there too, and that's paying $20. So I'm like, hey, I got to drive down this street anyway. Let me pick up this extra $60 on my way out. Better than driving DoorDash, although I do like driving DoorDash because it gives me something extra to do. All right, guys, I'll see you in a minute. So I'm going to head on in the Lowe's. Oh, Jesus. Flies and everything. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it as I go. Let's see what they got going on for deals go. Oh, that's mulch. I got mulch. Potting mix. Oh, that's what I needed, some plant food. Garden soil. All-purpose garden soil. That's what they told me to get. All-purpose garden soil. All-purpose fertilizer is what it says. And it's only $2. All right, I'll get some of that. Then I'll get some of the all-purpose plant food. All right.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Find me a basket. That's what I need. Okay. I don't see no baskets. Look at those peppers. me a basket. Hi. Where in the world is the basket? Oh, Lord, I'm like, Jesus. I done walked all through this store just to find the basket. And I found one finally. Let's see what they got. Okay, guys, I am looking for something to help. And organic indoor potting mix, I don't want that. What I want is bulk fertilizing for plants, all-purpose fertilizer. Okay, this ain't it. I think it's going to be on the outside. This is now $9, guys. Remember, I got all that for $6 each, and it's back up to $9.98. So I'm glad I got what I got when I did. I'm down to 2 bags. I got 2 bags left. Pollinator. Wow. Easy to use shaker bag. A pollinator? What is that? Pollinators like birds, bees, and butterflies are reasonable for 1 and 3 bites of food we eat. Planting pollinator-friendly flowers and herbs can help keep habits blooming. Oh, they got a greenhouse, one of them mini greenhouses. They don't say the price. So I was looking at that grow light, and then, oh, it's $59. They got a mini greenhouse for $59. Tiered wire shelving. Wow. Prolonged Boulder seasoning temperature. I wonder how much. I wonder if it's on sale. if I'm gonna get this or not, but for $59. Valetta's working on my one in my yard, and to get another one for $60. That's an everyday low price. It ain't on sale. I would like, I'll get this one. I went to the bottom, guys, because I want the one on the bottom. I think I am gonna get it. Oh, Jesus. I'll be back. Okay, guys, this is what they have on sale. Look at that, cherry tomatoes. Oh, that thing got a lot of little tomatoes on it already. And pepper, $7. They want $7 for that. He dead. I don't know if you can bring it back to life or not. Then there's that one up there. I got plenty of peppers and stuff. I'm gonna try and see what my tomatoes and stuff do, but I just want you all to see. I feel like I'll be cheating if I bought that. Okay. Oh, that's what I was looking for too. I needed some more. This one will work. It's $1.90. It don't have to be that thin one. Okay. Don't say how much it is. I'm thinking it ain't gonna be too much. Let me see, because it don't have a price. Oh, those are different. Those are purple. The green ones are cheaper. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the green. I'm looking at these guys, because I need something for some of my plants. I'm out. I don't want that many, so I'll come back. Okay, guys, I am still at Lowe's, and I checked the prices of these greenhouses, and on Amazon, they're $68. They're $59 here, so that's saving me out $9. So I'm gonna go ahead on and get it. And then I went and I grabbed 2 eggplants, because they're 4 for $10 right now. They normally have these plants 3 for $10. The signs say the vegetables and stuff are 4 for $10. So these are things that can just be retransplanted. So I'm gonna transplant these. But before I purchase any of this stuff, I'm gonna talk to the gentleman, because I'm so tired of killing plants and vegetables. I don't know what the hell to do, spending all my money. Right, I'm killing them as fast as I'm growing them, and I'm like, okay.
You must be not putting enough, not enough shade, not enough water.
Or overwatering.
Too much water.
Right, and I need to find out how often I need to water. And then I planted them like a lot of my garden. Yeah, a lot of stuff I see.
They just brought that all this body. They just left it.
I know, I seen it.
You saw? Why you didn't ask them then?
I don't know. I was on my way in here trying to get I wasn't even thinking about that. I was trying to get the stuff to fertilize.
Yeah.
I was trying, but here he is. That's my man right there. That man right here. I need this is the man I need to help me.
What you got?
Okay, I was watching a video and I'm killing stuff.
Okay.
I did some seeds for tomatoes and what else? Peppers and stuff. And I did it back in the end of March, and they this big.
Okay.
They ain't never really grown, and a lot of them have died. And I started off with like 30, and I'm down to like about 10.
Okay.
And they're still real little.
Right.
And so I don't know what to do. What am I doing?
So what soil do you have them in first off?
I started off with the jungle grow.
Okay. Can't go wrong with that.
And so that's what I'm using right now, jungle grow. And then that's what those are. And then, but my transplants are all doing somewhat okay. I killed off some of those too.
Okay.
But those are with jungle grow, and I just and they still in the little cups.
Right.
The tomatoes. That's what it was. It was tomatoes. So I took the tomatoes and I separated them because they had like 3 and 4 in a thing, and then I took them and I used like a little thing and I just pushed it down off in the soil when I was changing it to keep them from dying.
Right.
So I'm down. So far, a lot of them have died, but I've been taking them in and out the house since the sun is out. And then it said, one person said on the video, if they're dying, take them back into the house. And so I took them back in the house. Some of them came back, some of them didn't.
Right.
Some of them went ahead on and died.
Right.
So I shouldn't have took them back in the house?
I mean, it depends. So the problem with like online plant videos is they could be in Arizona. It's a very different climate than what we have here.
And that's why I came to you. Because I thought I was in zone 8B.
8A.
I'm in zone 8A?
Yes, ma'am.
Why am I going on zone 7? I thought, and then I looked and I said, oh, I'm in zone 7B because that's what it showed up when I put Douglasville
We've
zone.
recently changed zones. As of last spring, we changed zones to 8A.
We're 8A.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm planting the wrong things.
You're not planting the wrong things. You're going about it the wrong way.
Oh.
All right. So what you need? So you got tomatoes and peppers. That's your big 2?
My biggest 2 is tomatoes and peppers, and I have 2 watermelons
Okay.
that I transplanted.
Right.
I had 4. It's only 2 that's surviving so far.
Okay. All right. So what you're gonna need?
So I don't need this stuff the guy told me to get right here and mix it for fertilizer.
I'm gonna save you some money.
Okay, well, yeah, and then I got some liquid fertilizer over here too.
What you want to do? Tomatoes are in the nightshade family, so they're flowers.
Okay,
Their fruit comes from their blooms. You want more blooms, you get a higher yield of fruit.
okay,
So you want to use something that's going to be flowering when you go to fertilizer.
oh,
So Osmocote flower and vegetables, top of the line. Can't go wrong with it.
so I get that, and what do I do with it?
All you do is get a handful of the granules, throw them on top of each plant, right on top of the soil.
Oh, that's easy.
Water them real well. It fertilizes them for 36 months. You'll be fine.
Okay, so I'll grab this.
It won't burn them, so you can't over fertilize, especially with things like that.
So I get rid of this.
Yeah, unless you have deer. If you have deer, this will keep them on.
Well, I have deer. I haven't seen any this year though,
Okay.
at all.
If you do start running into a deer problem, blood meal is the best thing to keep them away because they hate the smell.
Well, I have everything covered
Oh, you
because I have chipmunks and squirrels ate up my first hatch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm getting this, and then I built a raised bed and I put the screen over it, and then right now I just have it thrown on top of the plants to keep the squirrels out
Right.
with bricks around it.
Okay, so you'll be good.
Okay.
Going forward, if you ever have deer problems, blood meal is the only thing I've found that actually keeps them away.
Okay.
So you'll want to do Osmocote flower and vegetable because you're going to need them flowers, the blooms.
Okay.
Same with your peppers.
Okay.
They have a lot heavier foliage though, so you're gonna need more iron.
Okay.
Because iron is what gives you better foliage.
Okay.
You generally still won't go wrong with this. I would still recommend.
Okay.
If you start noticing they're not quite growing as quickly as you would want them to, you can add a triple 10.
Oh.
So these numbers are the contents. The first one is your iron.
Right.
So anything that has a higher first number is above 8 generally is going to be okay.
Okay.
Don't go with like a 20-20-20 though, you will burn them. That's for grass.
Okay. So take this out too.
Okay, yeah. This isn't bad, but you don't necessarily need it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got that from in there.
Okay. I'll let your team know.
Okay.
They were having you buy all kinds of stuff.
Okay, I said no, not today. Let me talk to you first.
Right. So Osmocote is going to be great for you. It also works with anything you have in the yard, like flowers, anything like that. Still great.
Okay.
I would stay away from Miracle-Gro entirely.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to tell you this, but Miracle-Gro is a scam.
Okay. I bought that organic Miracle-Gro when it was $6. I bought a whole lot of it.
The soil,
and I'm down to two bags of it.
Outside is fine. I don't recommend it for anything indoors because the field they get their stuff from is usually really gnat egg heavy.
Okay.
And your house is full of gnats.
Oh, okay.
But
no,
also,
it's not. I'd used it on the outside only for my transplants.
Right.
Okay.
Jungle Growth is going to be your best bet though for anything outdoors.
Oh, Jungle Growth.
Because it has slow release fertilizer and quick release fertilizer. It's got both.
Okay, so I need to stick with the Jungle Growth.
I've used it for 15 years. It's never done me wrong.
Okay, so I'll stick with the Jungle Growth.
Yes, ma'am.
So I need to get this.
If you do, don't
right
don't
now
get it
I
right
don't.
now.
Okay.
Just keep an eye.
Okay.
I don't want to sell you too much because you may not need it all.
Okay.
So yeah, stick with that. Just one handful. Water it thoroughly.
Okay.
Almost feel like you're overwatering it.
Okay. Now next question. On my grow bags, because I use a lot of grow bags. I have 2 plant beds that I got a good deal. Two of them for $70.
For sure.
And so spank brand new. So then I was gonna put these under the grow bag. Should I use these for my grow bag?
That's okay.
Okay.
That's not gonna hurt you.
Okay. Okay. And then I got these eggplants. So when I buy plants like this, I can just immediately transplant them in the garden. I don't have to take them home and do anything. Just straight into the grow bags and over there with the other plants.
So when you
Okay.
go to do it, make sure you pull it out. The root ball. Make sure.
Yeah, that's how I've been doing them.
A lot of people
I just drop them in like that.
massage it a little bit to loosen it because they're used to this pot, so they form that structure.
Oh.
So they'll keep growing in that structure, not all the time, but it's a safe bet they will. Go ahead and assume they will, and they will root bound themselves, and that's it'll drain its own nutrients and kill itself.
Well, I did them all like that. I just dropped them in. So I just did about
Like I said,
20
it
or
doesn't
40
always
plants
happen,
like that. Okay.
But it's best practice to just loosely.
Okay.
Don't. Some people just get in there and rip it. That kills it.
Right,
You'll rip the roots.
Right.
And also, if you ever need to reroot something, wash the dirt off before you. It's like when you were separating your tomatoes. Make sure you wash the dirt all the way off the roots so you can see them.
Okay.
Because you don't want to rip them when you go to separate.
Okay. Okay. I got that. Now I know what to do.
But yeah, that's all you got to do with those, and then they're safe to just put right in there.
Okay.
Just throw a little fertilizer on them, and they're good to go.
Okay. I seen you guys. This one was 59, and I went on Amazon, and they're 68.
Yeah, we actually have a good deal.
Okay, great. I was like, that's a great deal. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's all I need to know.
But yeah, most of this stuff you don't necessarily need unless you start getting into more of the intricate stuff. Like
Maybe I need to get 2 of those because I got a whole lot. I got. Oh, I don't.
one handful per plant. That's it.
But in the grow boxes, about 16 in each,
That
and I got 4.
That should last you about 6 months.
Okay, I got 4 grow boxes, and I got so far about 20. It's at least 20 grow bags.
That should last because you don't. So the reason I stay away from liquid fertilizer is you have to go more frequently.
Okay.
But sometimes you don't know necessarily what you're looking for. You're following the schedule it tells you to do, right? Everything is. But the plant may not need oval fertilizer, and that's when you start getting burnt. It'll kill your plant. Whereas this, you just throw it in there, and it lasts 6 months. No
worries. I'm glad. I need something simple because my mind be all over the place. One last question I just thought about. I have, I think they're squash or zucchini. They had a yellow flowers and the flowers keep opening yellow, and they're all over my garden now. They're
running on you.
They're not running. I have them in 5-gallon buckets.
Right.
The squash, and they're opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to do something else to see the squash come, or will the squash eventually come?
They'll come from those blooms. However, how much shade is it getting?
I don't know, because it's not getting a lot of shade.
Okay.
Because I have it sitting out in front of my deck, and I have it. It's in between my matter of fact, I think I can show. Hey everybody. Okay. These are the plants that I have to bring back in. Look how tiny they are. This one is supposed to be celery. I got a couple of these celery ones. Very tiny. See the little green? And that's supposed to be a sweet pepper. Those are celery again. That's a tomato. Over there is 2 yellow peppers out of 5 that's making it. Tomato, sweet pepper over there. So I don't know if these are gonna make it or not, but I'm trying to baby them back to health. So I will be adding some of this, a tablespoon of this in each one. It's a flower food fertilizer, and it's supposed to be good for at least 3 to 6 months. So you don't have to put that in nothing but once. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And then I'm going to take you guys to the outside garden, okay? This is still, today is the 28th, May 28th. So this is my raised bed garden. And I have her tacked closed really, really good, because I don't want no squirrels getting in her. Oh, Jesus. So, it's been raining out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cover off, and then I'll come back. All right, you guys. So now I'm outside. Got my little sun hat on. And I am getting ready to spray myself down with some off. Because, baby, when I tell you, them mosquitoes be getting me. And what I have noticed, since I started spraying myself down, they don't bother me. So I have to, even if I go just right here on the patio to the plants, I get bit up. I'm like, no girl, not no more. So Paulette sprayed the other day. We use this. I'm gonna show you for the outside. This is what we use to spray outdoors, all outside by the garden and stuff, to get rid of the mosquitoes and stuff. So today I will be checking on my plants. I haven't been out there to check on them. And I have this insect repellent that I'm going to be protecting my flowers and stuff with. I need to do that. So this is what it is. It is a 7 insect killer. And it kills several different bugs. Treats up to 2,000 square feet. So hopefully that'll get the bugs off my plants. I have the kale is the only one. The kale and the squash look like bugs is trying to eat on those. So I want to get those taken care of. And I got to transplant about 4 more plants that I picked up the other day. I picked up a couple of eggplants. I love eggplant, especially eggplant parmesan. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I just put on my boots. Let's head on out. Okay, guys, so I'm going to do the same thing I did inside. I'm going to spray a little of this. Oh, no, not that. I don't want to put it on the new ones. Put a little of this on each one. This is fertilizer that I'm using. All right. So, I'm going to show you guys what they're looking like, what these plants are looking like. So this is my zucchini, and summer zucchini. I just planted that one this week, and look how it's done grown. That's the sweet pepper. Sweet pepper. Sweet pepper. Let me see. Oh, him. He needed all that. Sweet pepper. You've seen all these peppers and cucumbers, pepper, and tomatoes, and eggplant. These are tomatoes here that I'm working with. All of these. Okay. And as you can see down there, I'm going to be working in the garden dealing with those down there as well. All right. So, and over there I have a whole lot. I'm going to take you guys down there in a little bit. Okay, guys. So, I didn't show you, but I already poured the pellets in my garden. You see a pepper? I got a pepper growing. Hey, hey. So, I have another pepper coming on right there. So, I have a pepper coming on right there. So, my peppers are doing excellent. Excellent. Now down here is bell peppers. This is regular. These are the green little jalapeno peppers, mild. So this one right here, I'm about to take him off. But these right here are my bell peppers. I don't see anything coming on just yet. I'm looking. Oh yeah, there's a bell pepper coming, a flower coming right there. So my bell peppers is getting ready to start coming in. And those are my squashes. I gotta spray and treat this plant. I don't know what's eating it up, but Paulette said I don't have to worry about the leaves, but they're going from there and eating up my kale. And I don't want my kale eaten up and stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. I have this insect killer, Garden Tech insect killer right here that I'm gonna be spraying on all these plants. Over here, I haven't taken it off. I'm gonna take this off so you guys can see all the vegetables I got planted in this section. Paulette is still in the process of working on building me a cover for this. All right, let me go on and get her because I need to see how to work this thing. I just realized it don't have a spray or nothing for me to spray with. All right, so let's get started. I am using the Miracle Grow organic potting mix that I got on sale. I told the gentleman I will go back to the Jungle Grow once all this is done, and he said yes, just go ahead on and use this. But Jungle Grow, which is what I started with, is better. So Okay, so I got that compost in there. And then I have some of this black cow manure. I'm gonna put some of this in here. Okay. Woo. And then I'm gonna mix it up with my hand. That's why I wanted my gloves, so I can get down and dirty. I'll thin it. Oh, guys, this is a lot. I don't want to make it too heavy. I can't lift it. Guys, so I brought you along. So now we're gonna add this. I don't know what that is. Okay, guys, tell me what I'm doing wrong with this. This is my squash. Now I want you all to look in this bucket right here. All my flowers fell off that was supposed to produce fruit. I don't know why, but look, I had all those was flowers, about 8 flowers, and they all just seem to have fallen off. I'm examining, I don't see any diseases on them, but something is eating up my plants. Yeah, the flowers are just, now this one, the flowers are still blooming, trying to come on, but this one, about 8 flowers fell off. I don't know why. So the gentleman did tell me that if they in the sun over a couple of hours, it's too much sun, and I'm thinking maybe that's what it is, because this is spaghetti squash. And butternut squash over there. I don't know which one is this one. This one was zucchini. Zucchini, butternut squash, spaghetti squash. This is an eggplant right here. And I think that's an eggplant right there. So I don't know why they're dying or what's going on. But I'm finna fertilize them, and I added the fertilizer seeds, and yeah, we're gonna take it from there and see what happened, and I'm gonna add some more soil to the buckets, and then I'm gonna move them out when I go up. I'm gonna leave them out for right now, but when I go up, I'm gonna take them and put them on the patio, in the enclosed patio part, so the animals won't eat them. The squirrels at least. So yeah, so that's what I'm getting ready to do now. And I think I'm gonna put up my gate right there, my Miracle-Gro, and I'm gonna put these in the Miracle-Gro greenhouse. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna add the soil that I mixed in here.